Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your reading. This is your favorite, Divine Light, and I'm going to dive right into this and see what's coming your way. And if you're enjoying these ones and haven't subscribed already, don't forget to give some love and hit subscribe. I see here, okay, beautiful, beautiful, new tears of joy coming forward here. This can be end of the timeline. We have a Venus retrograde till the April. I think it's like 12th or maybe 14th. I'm not sure. But the thing is here, this energy is going to bring tears of joy to you. This is going to really elevate certain things in your life. I see here there's a masculine figure. Kind of reminds me of the Zeus energy here, who has wings actually, can be looking like someone actually carrying a baby on their back as well. This person has a feminine figure in front of them and a feminine figure above them. This can be someone this can be also, because this is gender related, if you are the masculine figure, you might be taking on the responsibility of a family or coming together with family members that have, good energy. The thing is, maybe you're feeling like, okay, I don't really have resources to take care of these people or take this responsibility. But I feel like here, this energy, when you take charge here, when you actually give these people energy or like take on the challenge here, the resources will show up. Maybe even their bounties, their given abundance, prosperity also coming into your life, that you're going to be able to use that as well. And if you are maybe the feminine figure, you're leading on this person. So when it comes to timeline of the Venus retrograde, you might use this energy in order to maybe clarify things rather than approaching relationships in emotional point of view and aspect. You can approach situations with a logical aspect, because Venus is, as well as a Taurus and Libra, we think the Venus is the planet of love and emotion and devotion and such, but the Libras and Taurus, they're both actually logical signs. Okay, they operate from the point of logic, and they operate from, especially Taurus, from long-term stability, like actually like imagining what's going to be happening visually. Like that's they have like a long-term vision in the relationships when they're stepping into it. And it seems like here, this is the vibe, okay? This has like a family, wolf pack type of feeling here. We have the younger, we have the elder, we have the feminine character, masculine character balancing out very well. So you might be stepping into this new era. We have here, there is actually an eye opening, like you can see the eye. This kind of looks like an angle to me as well, like angle like in the math, kind of looks like a 60 degrees, I think. Or not the 30 degrees, I'm sorry. 60 is a little wider. So it seems like a 30 degree. 30 can be a special number for you. 30 can be within the 30 days. There's some developments happening here. Also, this can be about like maybe you are actually on the right path of your desire here, but you might have to change the angle. Okay, just a bit, because like when you change the angle just a little bit, when you change the approach just one tiny little bit, maybe you are actually so close to the bullseye, but your angle needs to change it just one bit. Okay, that can be the situation here. 30 can be some specific number for you that has special meaning. Number 3 indicates creativity. 0 is the new beginning here. Maybe a creative idea will actually bring happiness, joy, and even maybe constructive freedom into your life. That can be representative of that as well. But the eye opening indicates like you need to open your eyes, or you need to open yourself to the new possibilities here in order to achieve success. I see here there's like an angel kind of energy. They have a horn above their head. Horn is Aries here. You can be Aries, or you might be dealing with an Aries. The thing is here, there's a teddy bear this Aries is attached to. They have a light energy, light aura. But the thing is, this might be someone actually creating a problem, not because they want to create a problem, but because they have an immature approach to the situation at hand. Okay, so they are right there, they're right in the middle of the situation too, and they're maybe even creating separation in between family. This can be family, this can be also, like I said, there's a balanced team right there. This can be a workspace that you have a balanced team, and there's another balanced team that you can join forces together, which has number 2 here. Number 2 indicates partnership, basically balance, having cooperation, diplomacy. And this person, this Aries, maybe instead of creating partnership, they're dividing the space, okay? They don't really have negative intentions. They might be even thinking they're doing the right thing here by separating these two groups or two people. So the thing is, you need to use your logic, and maybe you need to just come up with the olive branch to fix things around, or maybe just explain this person, there's a better way, better approach. I see there's a tears of joy attached to, there's a chunk of money at the end of it. This can be some emotionally, also financially satisfying small gifts coming ahead. And I see here from their head being like up in the clouds to actually dropping onto the floor when you find the partnership. This number 2 is attached to their head. So when you find a way to partner up with these people, this can also be something, a bonus, an extra, you finding a solution will actually bringing you some gift. It can be also something like that as well. Soon as I see that when you pass that situation, there's a flow of abundance, a new river starting to flow into your life. I'm using here actually like water-based cards here. We have the trust coming forward, and which has the mermaid's energy. And mermaids, here we're going to go with the sea creatures, the emotions. They symbolize emotions here. So when we are not really, because the Venus retrograde, meaning the effects of the Venus actually is like pulls away from the earth. It's so this can be symbolizing that you're not really going to have some emotional guidance or intuitive guidance. So we're going to look into what is suggesting, like what can you actually do when during this retrograde, what more you can add into your practices, daily practices. Okay, I see here there's an energy of beautiful inspiration flowing into your life, and there's a horse right here. Horses means wish fulfillment. I see a letter E. E can be in the first name or the last name of a person. The horse's head is right there. So you are actually, if you would like to manifest your heart's desire, you have something specific in your heart. It seems like E can be in the name of a city. This kind of looks like a letter M also. I see like sideways here, but also this looks like a letter M. So maybe you want to go to like a certain school, or you want to go to start a certain business, want to work in a certain place, or want a relationship with like someone, Emily, or like M-E-E-M, men's name. I couldn't come up with one. Emmett is a men's name, I think. So maybe like you want to create a relationship, but you're not really catching on the flow of abundance, the ideas coming here. The horse means like it's standing in the middle. So you don't have to catch on every idea coming forward, but there is something that you can grab, which will be actually getting attached to your wish fulfillment, basically. Okay, so this can be an inspiration, maybe a guidance coming, or maybe some offer coming that you're going to accept, which will lead you to that success moment. I even see there's a shooting star coming right after that. Okay, I see there's sunglasses, kind of looks like here, kind of looks like a two-piece swimsuit as well, but the sunglasses, swimsuit, it doesn't matter which, actually you might be experiencing winter right now, or maybe you're going towards the winter to spring. The sunglasses indicates positive outlook, okay, seeing the future basically, because at the end of the winter we always have spring, and we always have, after the spring we always have summer. So it has the world has a cycle. And if you're going through some negative experiences at this moment, this is basically, there's a shooting star right under it. You're going to, like, we are experiencing miracles every single day, and focus on those ones, and you're going to achieve more. You're going to realize more. You're going to even experience more of them. And also, if you're going through some sort of like a hardship at this moment, this is basically telling you there's going to be sun shining at the end of the day. Okay. I see here another letter H. And I saw kind of like a J, but now it just looks like I here. High energy can be high, or this can be like a new introduction with a nice like person that you're going to connect with. And I see there are two legal papers. They are attached to each other, but also separate. This can be a new adventure that you're going to be stepping into. Maybe you're going to be actually finding a new opportunity for yourself. It is going to bring something bonus extra with it, which I have a koala attached to it. Koalas tend to be gentle animals, and they're slow. So the thing is, maybe the gift, collecting of this gift, the benefit can take a while. That can be the energy of the koala bear here. Okay. Let's see what else we have. There are two pathways opening here for you, and there's a bird actually diving into the ground. So the catching, uh, which bird does that? We have eagles actually. Eagles, falcons, they can dive and grab something, because this kind of looks like a sheep here. A bounty of something maybe towards the end of the month. This is for intent for usually next 7 days, but because we also have the Venus retrograde, it lasts for a while. So the effect of this, the intentions, your current intentions, can last later than the next 7 days. Okay. And I have here that see the eagle diving in to grab the sheep. Basically, you might get the chance to catch something you desire, but you might have to act like in a very disciplined and fast way to grab it. Okay, discipline means like the eagle is actually goal oriented and laser focused. Maybe you have to focus your energy strictly onto that mission you have in your mind. Okay, let's see what's happening in your saucer. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see two actually mountains appearing, like little hills. From far away, they might look like a big challenge, but when you come near them, you're going to understand they're not bigger than you. They're not really that big of a deal, and you're going to overcome them very fast. You have two desires. One of them is actually like coming down like a winding river. The other one has some time. And there's a volcano in your heart space, which is a good omen. Volcanoes actually symbolize a new, passionate endeavor you're going to be stepping into. I see the symbol of Aries again. I see a heart shape next to it. This can be also experiencing love. And the Aries have the energy of like leadership, but the leadership doesn't mean that they tell you what to do. They just, they lead with confidence. They lead with confidence. So this can be maybe even this is a romantic thing that you're stepping into. You're going to be pursued, basically. This person is going to be leading. Okay, maybe even like telling you, okay, this is how we're going to go. I don't know if like that can be sounding like a little bit somebody's bossing around, but that's not really the attitude. I feel like this person is going to be someone who really knows what they want. Okay, so there's no games, there's no distractions, there's no contradictions. There's going to be like straight up, this is how I like to operate. And I feel like that's going to give you also some like assurance that, okay, we're in a stable thing here. It's not, the ground is not shaking. But the volcano energy with the fire there's going to be a lot of passion and desire, which is going to be something good. I see a W, I see a V and S. Okay, it can be like a Victor and Sammy, or we can say Sandra, Alexandra. Alexandra doesn't have S, but still. Alisa, maybe someone's first name or the last name. And like I see there's actually like a coming together. The heart shape, the key with the heart shape, you're unlocking the key with that heart issue. Okay, I see in your heart space there's a couple, women is leading again here, so this can be like a family structure, and the second desire also coming in due time, but the first desire is actually appearing first, but the second desire you had in your heart is actually closing a cycle and opening up a new one. So I see here, like I said, there's a couple, maybe you're taking as an example, and or maybe you have taken as an example for a while, but now you want to change that. Kind of now I see like a TIS, by the way. This kind of looks like F2 with letters. I see this heart key turning into a little bit like a pepper right there. So this can be the salt and pepper of the situation. It's not really a negative thing, because without salt and pepper, not many things actually taste good. Okay, not many foods. So you might have some spiciness in this thing, but I don't feel like this is going to be in a negative sense. It is going to be maybe like a different culture that you're going to be experiencing, or like a different point of view you're going to be experiencing, which is going to have a taste for you. Okay, let's see what's happening in your cards. We're going to look into your current situation and how will that play out for you. Let us see. Current situation seems like we have Three of Pentacles here. The thing is, this is after tarot, so this is indicative of teamwork. Actually, you can create amazing things with your teamwork, and it seems like you already have put energy into something. Okay, you already work with a team of people, or you already actually start working on some things and trying to get answers to certain things. It seems like here your excellent work is going to be awarded. You're going to receive the awards. You're going to start collecting those fruits of the hard labor. It also can be something that you completed a partnership already and now you're stepping into a new timeline. Okay, there's going to be new collaborations coming ahead. How will this situation play out? I see Ace of Cups energy. Ace of Cups is love, guys. And I see sometimes in the comments, some people say, like, I don't want love. So I don't really usually go with the romantic interpretation, but I feel like some of you are actually getting amazing love in your life. And it is going to be not only like love and relationship, it's going to be friendship, partnership in it. Okay, it is going to be something really satisfying. It has a very good taste. Okay, I see your energy field is intact right there, so this is not going to be something intrusive, but it's going to be something really supportive of your future endeavors. And if you don't want love, you can interpret this as something that you would love to have in your life, as an endeavor, as a friend, or a hobby, or something that you will be kickstarting. Okay, and what factors can affect this one? We have here your internal issues. The internal factors are what you always wanted to have when you were a child. Okay, this is actually the Six of Cups, indicative of childhood dreams, desires, wishes. Because what happens is, not only, I don't want to say like families, because not sometimes families support us to the last, like they give everything to the last moment, but the thing is society doesn't support it. And there are some of our childhood dreams, desires when it comes to relationships, the movies that we watch can crash those dreams. Okay, and it seems like you internally you have a very good vision of the future that you want. Your internal factor, you created a really good vision or a desire, and maybe you had a dream when you were a child, but there wasn't a vision at the end of it. Now it's time to focus on that. Okay, go back, rewind, see what that was, and reassess it, put it in a like logical structure with this like a Libra and Taurus energy. Create like a resourceful structure to it, create a vision, 5-year vision to it, and maybe start following that. This is your internal thing. Whatever your dream was, you are actually in an optimum position to create it now. The external factors are actually beautiful, guys. The Fool energy, again, Libra, new beginning. You're going to be taking a leap of faith and stepping into an unknown when you are internally ready. And this Fool's journey is going to start from then on. Okay, the thing is here, 0 is the Fool, and after that comes the Magician. Magician is someone who has the necessary tools in their hand and they can make magic happen. So Virgo, like the actually, we have the Magician, the Virgo, and Gemini. Gemini is the fun part, the analytic part of the situation. Virgo is the organized part of the situation. Okay, so after the Fool's journey, like your external circumstances will arrange itself so you can start this new thing. And like you're seeing him hanging off the cliff here. He's not falling to the ground. He's turning into the Magician after the 0. 1 comes forward and he finds the necessary resources and starts to make things happen. So that's going to be your external factors and the things that the universe basically arranges itself when you take a leap of faith and step into the unknown. Final outcome here is the Page of Pentacles, which is a beautiful energy. This is actually stability. You creating things from scratch, making things happen, growing this beautiful field here. And you, good luck is following you. And this can be the love card. Maybe you are even stepping into this stable, strong, and a long-term relationship that will really satisfy you. Okay, can be even the relationship with money improving. Okay, if you haven't watched our money readings for this month, success, money, abundance, I posted them. Only Sagittarius left. I'm going to be posting Sagittarius tomorrow as well. Okay, let's see. What's your messages from the mermaids here? I usually interpret mermaids as like the sirens, but I feel like mermaids is actually mythology. Sirens can be, I mean, I don't know. We don't really have any evidence, but can be a reality. So mermaids is the one that has a more positive energy here because they're like the messengers of the sea, basically. Okay, let's see what we have. Healing. Beautiful, guys. This time around is actually the energy of healing coming forward for you, which is beautiful. Let's see how you can achieve this healing here. Set aside a time for your self-healing. Welcome and allow healing energy to flow into your life and share your healing with others. I feel like here, this is also about like money healing, relationship healing, whatever has happened in the past, rather than focusing into the next new thing, the next best thing, finding the healing within you is important, okay? The healing is also involving forgiving and forgiving what you have done, your past choices and others' behaviors, letting them go, not carrying them into your new future. Okay. So, also, you can be learning about a way to heal people as well. This can be through like a therapy or maybe another skill that you're going to be gaining. That can be maybe you're being called to that too. And I feel like here, while you're helping them, you're going to be also helping yourself here too. Okay. Or we have also this question here: have you been delaying your own healing? Sunlight is a powerful healing energy that most of us have access to fairly regularly. It can make you feel energized and uplifted, so slather on the sun cream and go out and enjoy it in a safe way. Once you prioritize time for self-care and healing, you'll be able to face the world again with vigor and enthusiasm. What are you waiting for? Do it now. If you don't have the sunshine, I know this is like very one-sided instruction here. They're actually, I had this friend from Switzerland, and they, in this winter time, I think they don't really have that much of sun there. So she found this like little tablet that actually gives her that like UV light or some like a sunlight type of energy. Maybe you can, find one of those things that can be useful too. Let's pull one affirmation from the starlight for you. Let's see what's your enchanting message from the cosmos. We have boundaries, guys. Put a ring around yourself and your energy is beautiful. I feel like I keep feeling there's a new relationships coming, okay? Relationships can be with a new job environment. Relationship can be with a new person. This is going to be like an upgrade in your life, and it just really have healing effect on you in the past. Like you're going to be basically looking in the past with a healed eye and like more compassionate way. And also this will help you just learn to say no in some areas. And boundaries doesn't mean that you don't have any boundaries. We usually have boundaries in certain areas, but there's some parts maybe we neglected, and that can be coming to surface during this time. And this time will be actually really helpful for you to detect those that if you don't have boundaries in certain areas of your life. It doesn't mean all around. Maybe you're having hard time to say no to your best friends, even though you don't really want to do certain things for them. Okay, it can be that kind of a thing. So it seems like you're putting a ring around yourself. You're protecting your energies. You are actually developing that boundaries. We also have, guys, I cannot make this up, self-care. This is the time to take care of yourself. Spoil yourself in the moonlight. This suggests the sunlight. So basically, use all the planetary lights basically coming your way to heal your energies this time. Okay. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.